In mid-October 1861, a squatter party led by Horatio Wills embarked on a journey from the colony of Victoria in Australia. Their destination was Cullen Laringo, a grazing property located in Queensland. The party consisted of a sizable settlement train, including bullock wagons and over 10,000 sheep, reflecting their ambition to establish a thriving farm at Cullen Laringo. After an 8-month journey, which covered a considerable distance from Brisbane, the capital of Queensland, the party reached their temporary tent camp at Cullen Laringo. However, tragedy struck on the 17th of October 1861 when a violent attack occurred. Indigenous people, reportedly seeking revenge for the murder of Gairi men by a neighboring squatter named Jesse Gregson, ambushed the camp without warning. The attackers, armed with nula-nulas, targeted the men, women, and children of the squatter party. Despite the settlers' defense with pistols and tent poles, the assailants overpowered them, resulting in the deaths of 19 out of the 25 defenders. The victims of the massacre included Horatio Wills, David Baker, the overseer, his wife Catherine Baker, their son David Baker Jr., their daughter Elizabeth Baker, and others such as George Eliot, Patrick Mannion, and Charles Whedon. The survivors of the attack were Tom Wills, Horatio's son, James Baker, David Baker's son, John Moore, William Albury, Edward Kenny, and Patrick Mahoney. Edward Kenny rode on to report the massacre, while John Moore was the sole white eyewitness to the tragic event. In response to the massacre, a vigilante party consisting of 11 armed settlers, assisted by 2 trackers, set out in pursuit of the indigenous attackers. It was estimated that the attackers numbered at least 300, with around 100 of them considered fighting men. The pursuit was challenging as the Aboriginal people strategically used difficult terrain to impede the whites' progress. However, on the 27th of November 1861, the vigilante party managed to storm the attackers' camp on foot, resulting in a successful engagement. While precise details of the Aboriginal casualties are limited, some contemporary accounts mention a high number of deaths, with estimates reaching around 370 individuals. The Cullen Laringo massacre left a lasting impact on the region. The victims were buried at the site of the tragedy, with some graves marked by headstones. In 1862, in response to the massacre, the old Rainworth Stone Store was constructed at Rainworth Station, serving as a fortified structure to protect against potential Aboriginal raids. The Cullen Laringo massacre serves as a tragic chapter in Australia's history, highlighting the violent clashes between Indigenous peoples and European settlers during the colonial era.